The opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
Well, hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Friday night edition of the IWK 710 Daily Sesh Freestyle Fridays here on NOK Network, and we're gonna have a great time tonight, having some chats, listened to some cool tunes, and be showing you some pictures, a few videos, and that. And so, welcome everyone. And what is everyone smoking on tonight? And what is today? That's right, today's Friday, April the 11th. So good evening. And we'll just wait for a few minutes so a few other people can come in. And then we'll get to sharing some of the pictures and stuff. We got Kim in the studio here. She's in the background. I'm not sure if she's doing something. So anyways, good evening, everyone. I am smoking on some platinum cookies here right now. And yeah. So cheers. I tell you, I've been saying the last few weeks, spring is around the corner. I think it really actually is this time. I think it is. So we've got a few pics to show you, a few pics video to show you of what currently looks outside right now. And I did show a video this morning, but we'll show another one here. Actually, here's what it showed was this morning. Is this the right one? No. Yeah, 6:30 this morning. So this one is from 6:30 this morning, and you can hear the birds chirping too. Here, we'll pause the music, and we'll have you hear the burbs. Here's the Grow 420 Outdoor Canna Zen Garden. Here's the Canna Cruiser. So it was a little bit cold out this morning. There's more burbs. Yeah, that was 6:30 this morning. And we got another one here. Let me see here. Video file, and over here, right here. This one I just took just a minute ago. I thought I'd taken a video a few minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. It was a picture I took, but here's the video. So we lost a little bit more snow today. You can see more of the Grow 420 Canna Zen Garden there. Don't hear many burbs right now. And there you go. There you go. So spring is definitely coming. The snow is going to be gone probably this week. And here, let's get the music back on. And here we go. All right, so it's coming up to 5 minutes to 7:10. So I think we got time for another bong hit before 7:10, right? So we'll have a little bit of Rainbow Dick this time. So cheers. And there we go. All right. We got a few pictures we're going to show now. Present, share screen. These are of the indoor grow and our vegetable starts we got growing on here right now. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna bring up that, and so there's how many picks in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21, 22 picks. Okay, so we'll start with the grow inside. So just give me 1 second. Clicking a couple of buttons here, and one more to add it to the stage. Oh, hold on, which is which? Okay, that's the camera, and that's it. And we got James Rivera in the house. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're doing amazing. Oh, I got a private chat here. Adding a new closing track. All right, cool, Kim. I see that now. Yeah, she's just in studio, in behind, doing some work. So there's the God's Green Crack we got growing on right now. This is now week 8, day 4 of flower. Week 8, day 4 of flower. So it's coming to a close very soon. Very soon. Just chilling. We ate dinner. I had 2 bites of dinner out of the pan. My wife sat down and ate dinner already. My son, he's outside working on his truck. My father-in-law is at the Legion having a beer. I was getting ready to come down here to do my show. So I had just a couple. I don't like eating a big dinner just before coming down here, unless it's like an hour beforehand. But we had, my wife made, is it an auto? No, it is a photo. It is a photo. It is a photo. I did grow autos though. I still got the weed from it. CBD Kush Green and CBD Kush Purple. Marcel Cook had so graciously given me some seeds. I'm going to turn this into salve for my wife. These aren't the ones that are trimmed. I got some ones that are a little bit bigger and they're trimmed in one of the other jars. But, here, we'll come full screen. So I got 5 jars of this. Not all of them are full. See, this one here has only got, we got 1 minute to 7:10. So I only got like half a jar in that one. Nice, right? All right, so we're going to keep full screen here right now because we're coming up to 7:10. So we're going to get ourselves ready. And we'll come back to the pictures in just a moment. Let's see, what should I have now? What should I have now? We'll have some more platinum cookies, shall we? It's right close here. There we go. And the ringer's going to go off anytime. It's going to go off anytime. You ready? Hive CBD flower can be harsh to smoke. Better to use it Savas or RSO, right? Yeah, I'm most likely going to put it into a salve. So, anyways, folks, you know what that alarm was? That was for 710 for the Easties. So happy 710 Easties. Whoop, whoop. Light them up if you got them. And if you don't got them, well, this bud's for you. Cheers. And yes, I did get myself a new torch lighter. And yes, this one works way better than the old one. I think the old one, when the flame was on high, it was lower than the low on this one. That's on low. Jet engine, jet fuel. Here's the old one. Let's see how many clicks it takes to get it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See? Oh, the flame's low. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Maybe it's something. No, see? That's on high. We must have Mikey lurking in the shadows. Hey, Mikey. Good evening. All right, so we're going to get rid of the 710 banner, and we're going to bring the pictures up again, folks. Here we go. Actually, let's go to that screen there. So that's the God's green crack that's in flower. Here's some of the, here's a close-up of one of the buds. Getting that crystally goodness on it, eh? Look at that. Pistol hairs are starting to turn orange. That one's a little blurry. But still, you can see the, so it's not a very big plant. Not a very big plant at all. I'll get a couple ounces probably. Under canopy shot there. I should start doing some more of a bit of a defole. And here's we got in the 3x3 cabinet. So the ones in the back is what's coming up next for the next indoor run after the God's Green Crack is done. We got Banana Larry Lavender, Peanut Butter Breath. 2 of them there. Now, I'm hoping that these are female. I'm hoping they're female. Right? Nice structure. I really like the one, the Banana Larry Lavender. That's been topped once. And then these solo cups here, there's 3 different strains, 8 different plants there. I want 4 strains, and this is for the outdoor grow. I want to do my four plants outdoors. I want them to be all different strains. I had some Amnesia Toast seeds down, but they didn't pop. So I've now put down 3 green crack seeds. We've got 1 seedling that is there. I think it's, I thought it was done for. But it's poking its head out of the soil. I think it's going to survive. So that's just an overview shot of those plants there. So they popped up out of the soil all at different times, like within a couple of days of each other. That's just the the top view of the plants in the back. picture for what it's worth. You can't really see much. It's blur. Oh, okay. That's God's green crack. But then, yeah, here's little itty bitty seedling. I thought it was done for, but it looks like it's coming up. That little brown spot on the top, that's off now. That was just a little piece of the membrane from the seed casing. And now we're going to move on up to the upstairs. So this is what we got growing on in our living room right now. Normally there's a lazy boy chair in the corner there. It's, you can see it in front of the shelf there a bit. Just the arm. So we got the chair in front of the window for now. But we got our vegetable starts. Now this is a very crude rack. I wanted to have something a bit better this year, but you know what my motto is? Start with what you have or with what you know. And when you can do better, do better. Well, I did a bit better this year than last year. I used the same rack, the same lights, but then we put the lights all in the same shelves. But I built one extra light going up on the top. Very crude looking, but hey, it works. We got seedlings growing on up there, right? Now we've run out of room on there, so we've got some stuff on the shelf here, kind of getting some of the overspray of the light. But this is what we got growing on up top. Look at that. Tomatoes. Cherokee purple tomatoes right there. I think that's black cherry in the back. Yellow sweet peppers in the back there. And these are a type of pepper in the front. So we got peppers and tomatoes up here. Anaheim peppers. And can I see that one? I don't know what that one is, but it's another type of pepper. And here's the next shelf down. We've got some eggplant still under the dome there. I think that's a kind of tomato in the back. Red sweet peppers, they're older seeds. And they're taking their sweet time, but look, they're coming up. They're starting to come up. Another kind of pepper in the back. And we got tomatoes over here, sunrise tomatoes. I think there's other varieties of tomatoes in the back. And then moving on to the next shelf down. I have some potatoes and onions going from cuttings, trying to get an avocado seed to sprout with toothpicks over some water. I did that years ago with my dad as a kid. We did it several times actually. And it was cool. We never actually got it to grow into a plant. It never made it that far. But I have seen people grow them up into a plant. Now, most of the time, like if you're growing in just indoors, whatever, you'll grow a nice plant, but you won't grow any avocados on it. Same thing with like most other stuff, like lemon trees, orange trees. You can grow the tree, you can grow the plant, but you won't get any fruit off unless you're got the perfect environment, temperatures, and all of that for it, right? But yeah, potatoes and onions going from cuttings. And you can also do that for my oldest. They're out in Anchorage, Alaska, and they do that. They start like lettuce, from a leftover lettuce, or romaine, or celery, right? You can do the same thing with carrots, I think. Stick it in the water, right? I have the worst luck with tomato worms. Always get to them. You know what? We've never had any issues with them. Although I will say, and that alarm, folks, that was the 1 minute reminder to 4:20 for the West Coast. So we're going to come full screen. We're going to get our banners ready here. But we found one in our yard last year. Not in the garden, but in the yard. So I don't know if a bird dropped it. I would say a bird probably grabbed it from someone else's garden and dropped it, because we've never had any evidence of tomato hornworm. No evidence of them at all on the plants. My brother. Oh, we'll come back to your comment in a second, James. There we go, folks. It is 4:20 for the West Coast. So happy 4:20, Westies. Light them up if you got them, folks. Cheers. For a second there, I thought that was Superman lighting my bong with his X-ray eyes. I forgot I had this on full blast. Just about blew all the weed out of the bowl. So my brother got a pineapple to grow, but it never got very big. Didn't ripen, but was fun watching it grow. Right? And that's half the fun, too, with a lot of the stuff with gardening. Even if it doesn't amount to much, you still grew it. You still did it, right? And you got to watch it. You got to experience all of that. They're big suckers. What, the tomato hornworms? Oh, those things are disgusting. Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't do much fishing anymore. And even when I did, I didn't really like that much taking a worm and ripping it in half, right? I did it. No worries or anything like that, right? But could I squish a tomato hornworm? Nope. No way. I've been hoping more robins come around since I put some suet for them, right? We get a lot of birds around our place. We've had a couple of goldfinches. I love the goldfinches. They're so cool. They're small. They flit around a lot. They're just fun to watch. But we get all kinds of birds here. We even have bald eagles here, believe it or not. I've seen a bald a few years ago. My son and I, my youngest boy, and I were driving down the road, and in one of the little swamp areas, there was a deer carcass that had been frozen into the swampy area there. In early spring, it was thawing out. Sure enough, big, huge bald eagle is there having a snack on it, right? And we got Shane Garley in the house. Hey, how's it going? It's going well for me. We're busy here listening to some cool frosty beats, smoking some good homegrown organic weed, talking about gardening. We'll get back to the to the picture, shall we? Okay, so here we go. And we'll come back to here. I have a pair of cardinals that come around, also a sparrowhawk, and when the hawk shows up, even the squirrels disappear, right? Now, I've seen cardinals around, but I don't see many of them. We get blue jays. We get a lot of blue jays because we plant sunflowers in our garden. Sometimes we plant some purposely in certain areas, but we always have volunteers come up. And most of the time, we'll just let the volunteer plants grow where they grow. But if they're in the way, like if they're right in the middle of a path, we'll transplant it and move it over. Or if it's not worthy of transplanting, we'll just pull it. It's the compost. But come the fall, when the sunflowers the seeds are drying out on the heads, we leave the plants up We let them dry. We leave them. We grow them purposely to have the birds come along and get them. And it's the blue jays that really love the sunflowers. And we've had a few hawks too. And of course, we got the turkey vultures. They're like a buzzard type bird. I love this bee. Drinking some healthy kombucha, homemade kombucha. All right, so back to the picture here. So over here, the brown container in the front, that's leeks. The back one, it's either green onion or yellow globe, like a red globe or whatever. Either red, yellow, red or yellow, or green onions. Going well for myself too. Trying out some 3-in-1 plant spray. I have one lady with some kind of fungus mildew. Oh no, that sucks. It's a fungicide, insecticide, and some other side. Safer's brand. Yeah, Safer's is pretty safe. It's kind of safer than most other things. Garden's looking sweet. Tons of sprouts over here. Right on. Awesome job. It's amazing being able to grow your own food and moreover, the medicine, right? Okay. We try to grow 1 or 2 every year. The squirrels love them, right? The sunflowers, I would think you're talking about. So then we got Brussels sprouts here. I think it's broccoli in the back. There's a few Brussels sprouts. I think 3 Brussels sprouts, and I think the rest is broccoli. There's the green onions. So these other onions back here are either red or yellow onions. All right, and then the next one down here. And some of our seedlings are a little leggy. Hey, it is what it is, right? Next year, I'm hoping to build a better rack. I have some wire shelving. You know the wire shelving you get in like a walk-in closet or any closet, and you can modify the shelving around, or like the same type of wire racking that you see in fridges or in a basket from a freezer, that type of thing. I've got several shelves. They're about 12 inches deep, 12 or 14 inches deep, by about 5 feet long, and a couple a little longer than that. I think there's a couple of shorter ones that are a little deeper, but I can rig all that up with some skid wood, like from shipping pallets, 2x4s and whatnot, the planks for braces, and rig up a shelving unit with that. So I can have even more shelves. The shelving unit will be a little wider than what we got now. And if I design it right, I can have the shelves just lift off and the sides fold in on itself with hinges or whatever, right? I got tons of hinges and shit around here. We got all kinds of shit. And it can be just carted away and folded up, put down in the basement when we don't need it, because we only need it for 2 or 3 months every spring. Stinks like sulfur. Worked well on our giant angel wing begonia. Well, that's good to hear. I hope that it works well for the current issue you got going on, because you can't let up on that type of stuff either. Once you know you got the issue and you start treating it, you got to stick to the treatment regimen. And any type of thing like that with bugs, right? I hate the smell of sulfur though. Oh, we use baker's rack, then transfer to shelves, right? So right now it's crude. It works. Now, normally, like in my calendar, I have here, put greenhouses up for tomorrow. They ain't going up. They ain't going out probably for at least another week, maybe 2. I might do it next week one day, because I can have some of the plants out there. Well, these plants are still on the small side, although the peppers and tomatoes probably would like it out there. So I might do that. I might just do that. So I have these 2 little mini greenhouses that I built. They're about 30 inches by 4 feet wide. 4 feet by 30 inches. And just a bottom platform on it, and then just a small upper shelf. And the front of it's kind of angled. And it's just wrapped in plastic. Just wrapped in poly, right? But it works. It works. And so I think the tomatoes and peppers and the onions that are doing well, I think they all can go out, get some good sunshine in the daytime, right? And we'll bring them back in at night, because some of our nighttime temps over the next couple of weeks is still going to be a little cool. We're going to get some like down near 0 and even minus a few nights. Mostly the winter's, I think winter's done. We're going to get there's another little bit of snow in the forecast, although I haven't checked recently. But hey, we just got dumped on with a whole ton of snow the other day. And we had like no snow outside. But it's not unusual. We can even get snow into May, where we are here. Right? Heck yeah, we upcycle and repurpose as much as we can. It ain't dumb if it grows food and medicine, right? Like, you see the lights at the top of that? Those are dollar store lights, but those lights work amazing. There's like, I can't remember the lumens on them, but the box is out in the other room. But it works. It works. We got the same snow dump. I feel your pain, right? Now, for the most part, it's mostly over right now. Like, we can walk around outside because we did snow blow. So anywhere where it's snow blowed, it's back down to grass now. So I can walk around the yard. I can walk out to the driveway. I'm not walking on snow or ice. For the one day I did. For the one day. Or 2 days, rather. The day that it snowed and then the following day. But by the next day, when the snowblower was gone through, it wasn't a big deal. But we went to North Bay yesterday to do groceries, right? Pick up a few other groceries. And it's an hour away from me, 100 kilometers. And, I love this song, Nike. And we've already been there for a few hours, right? And I'm looking around and I said to my wife, there's no snow here. Like, they didn't get dumped on at all like we did. They didn't get anything. So apparently it was from like Callander south. And there were some areas south of us that got hit worse. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to finish up on these picks here. And then we're going to go to break. I've been deciding. I wasn't sure if I was gonna finish early tonight, or if we're gonna flip over to party mode after we come back from break. I think we might flip over to party mode for a little bit. We'll get the flashing lights going. We'll get some really cool tunes on. Some techno stuff. One-man band techno. Looper. With a looper, right? All right, so these pictures here, yeah, there's cauliflower at the front here. Now, a lot of this stuff was started at different times. It wasn't all started the same day. Some of it was like started a couple weeks later and such, right? Like, for example, these Roma tomatoes. There's 3 pots of the Romas. And there's still another Roma tomato coming up out of the pot there. I just seen that. But there's 3 of the Roma pots, and they were planted March 25th. The cauliflower, there's 6 of those. This is pot 2 of 6, and this was planted April 2nd. So no wonder there's a difference in size of the plants, right? I run one big light, 630 watt, 12 hours, and switch to just 9 watt LED to keep my ladies stalling in veg while still getting monstrous. Our veggies getting 254 watt LED, 10 hours only in daylight, right? Ultimately, what I would love to have in this basement, I'd love to have like a bunch of like 6x4 beds, 6x4 or 8x4, probably 6x4, 6x4 raised beds, like all up on tables, with like an insert, like a tray insert in to stop the wood from getting all wet and rotted. Keep all the moisture contained, right? And have grow lights up on each of these. Have all on wheels, so you can like wheel around, lock the wheels down when you need to, right? Need some more room in the basement, move stuff around. That's what I'd love to eventually have. Because I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I would love to grow several herbs and stuff year-round indoors. Buddy, beds like that of living organics would be rad, right? That's what I see in this basement. That's what I have a vision of. And for watering, it'd be so easy. Because I could have the tables in their own spot, but I can have a hose running from the well pump area, and I can even have drip irrigation if I wanted to in there. Which I probably would. But I want to grow like oregano, basil. You know what I had for lunch today? My lunch today was amazing. Here, let me have this bong choke first. And we are gonna go to break, but it's Freestyle Fridays here. We get to do what we want, right? Cheers. We have big rolling tables like you're speaking of at the shop, 4x16, right? 4 foot by 16 foot. Nice. No drip for us. All hand. That takes some dedication. Hard work and dedication there. But that does actually make sense. Because that way because you're the plant caretaker, right? So then you're looking at each plant, and you can determine what the needs of each plant are. So if this plant needs a little bit more water, you can do that. If this one needs a little less, you can do that, right? James says, thanks for the live, Ron. Have a nice night. Great weekend, brother. Be safe and stay lifted. Right? You stay lifted too, brother, and stay safe. You have a great weekend. And again, thank you so much for tuning in, James. Always appreciate you when you drop in. 700 plants last pull. Wow. That's no small feat there. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Hard work for sure, right? So that's what I envisioned. Oh yeah, I was saying what I had for my lunch. I had homemade whole wheat sourdough bread, toasted. One slice I had homemade avocado oil mayonnaise that I made. So I put that on one side of the bread. The other side of the bread I had organic Dijon mustard. And then I put very thinly sliced red onion on top of the mustard. Then some fresh oregano leaves. And then on the mayonnaise side, I did a whole bunch of basil leaves. Topped it with some tomato. A little bit of fresh ground salt and pepper. And put her all together, and damn, was that a good sandwich. That was a good sandwich. It's a labor of love, right? For sure, labor. Why is that comment going off? I don't know. There we go. Something weird was happening. I could practically taste that sandwich, right? Oh, man, it was good. And yeah, I make my own mayonnaise. I buy avocado oil. I use that to fry my eggs. I don't use butter anymore. And we grow our own eggs. We have chickens. So the chickens grow the eggs and lay them. We go out and pick up the eggs, and I cook them and then eat them. So no, they're farm fresh eggs, and so I put the eggs in a mason jar, the oil, and a bit of Dijon mustard, and then put the immersion blender in the jar. You put it all the way down to the bottom first for the egg. You get the egg all creamy, and then you lift the immersion blender up into the oil and work it back down into the egg, and keep mixing it like that. Bring it up into the oil. Just keep incorporating the oil little by little, and it'll be a nice thick mayonnaise. You can do it if you keep going at it, you'll get it thicker. If you like it a little thinner, just stop a little earlier. It's really good. I love it. And that sandwich. Oh, I wish I want one right now. But I'm running out of basil. I only got a few small leaves left. So again, that's why I wouldn't mind growing. I want to grow basil, fresh oregano. What's some other herbs? Like I buy that on the regular. Oregano. Cilantro is another one. Green onions. These are all things I use pretty much on the daily for at least one or more of my meals in the day. Hey, we got Justin Jenkins in the house. Good evening, good evening. Thank you so much for tuning in, brother. So we got to get a move on here with these picks, eh? Hey, no fair. You're eating crab? I want crab. I haven't had crab for ages. When I lived down south, I used to enjoy going to the Mandarin. And they would have crab legs. Oh, man. This is back when I could eat a whack. Oh. I could seriously eat like 7 or 8 plates, heaping plates of food from a buffet restaurant. So the Mandarin with the crab legs, I would have at least 2 plates of crab legs. I like the Mandarin buffet too, right? A lot of the food is, I wouldn't say is high quality food per se, but when you're looking at the fact it's, well, not real Chinese food, it's Americanized, North Americanized Chinese food. But when you look at that, what you get there, what it takes to make some of that stuff at home, some of it's fairly easy, but some of it is a bit time consuming, especially if you're going to make your sauces and stuff. But to go to the buffet, man, and just have whatever the fuck you want, right? Us scrawny guys can put it away. Hey, I wasn't always scrawny. Well, the nickname I was when I was a kid. The nickname I had was Scrawny Ronnie. As a kid, that devastated me. Now I just fucking laugh about it. It doesn't even bother me. I see it for what it was now. Right? It never really bothered me all that much when I was a kid either. Not really. Fresh crab legs here. Have straight from Newfoundland. Oh, buddy. Dude. Let's see. What time could I get there, boy? Dang, too far. They do the same in other countries too, not just North America and Australia. They serve Chinese and fried potatoes. Play to your audience, right? So, but saying that, it is a great experience going out and just being able to load your plate up. And the food is actually decent. It's like I said, it's not high quality food. I would put it a little bit above. I would put it above cafeteria food. Some of the dishes are actually not bad. A couple of them I really, really like. But yeah, I used to not always be scrawny. My heaviest, like I'm only 5'3" now. I was 5'3.5". I shrunk. That's what happens when you get back issues. Here, watch. I'll even stand up, and I don't even stand straight. You'll see my right shoulder right here drops considerably here. I'll take the sweater off. You'll notice it more. The first time I ever noticed it was when I took a headshot pic. Not just a headshot, but like a chest up pic for my LinkedIn years ago when I was still working. And I took a pic and I saw how crooked I stood. They're straight. That's how I am. That's because of how my back is. It's the way I stand, right? So that's kind of fucked up, but so yeah, I'm 5'3", and my heaviest was not that long ago. It was here. I've been at this house now for 10 years. It was only about 7 years ago. 230 pounds. Currently now I wear like a 32, 34 waist and pants. Medium t-shirt. I used to wear extra large t-shirt, and the extra large was starting to get a little bit snug on me. pants. 44 was getting to be a bit tight. I could barely walk half the time. Walk with a cane. In the stores, I got around. If like I went into Walmart, I'd be on the mobility scooter. I even had a mobility scooter here that I would take to go get the mail, get stuff from the store. I'd go fishing, go to our farmers market, the arena around the corner here. So, anyways, let's get finishing these. Actually, I think that album's done. Yeah, that album's done. No, one other song. So 3 minutes and 50 seconds. All right, so we'll be finished with that, and then we'll go to break. And then we'll probably flip over to party mode for a bit. So we got cauliflower here. I can't remember what's in the back. Can't remember. I didn't have time to take individual pics of each tray today, or I would have gotten what the stuff was. There's a cabbage here, green cabbage. This is red cabbage in the back. I think that's red cabbage in the back. Yes, red cabbage in the back there. And green cabbage is taking its sweet little time up in the front. And here's the bottom tray. We got echinacea growing here, or purple cone flower. That's seeds that we saved from the echinacea that we currently have in the garden. We're growing some more. And there's chives. Chives haven't come up in the back there. Chives can be tricky sometimes. And I think this is, that's these other ones here, these two other ones. It's thyme. We don't have a lot of that. We don't have a lot of thyme. But we do have enough. Could always use more thyme, though. And then over here, lame dad joke. And over here we got bok choy. Now these ones are getting a little leggy. They're a little too leggy for my liking. But hey, it is what it is, right? But we do have it propped up on that thing now. It wasn't up on that thing. That was the issue before. And here's a thing of onions, bread. There's nothing in there. Nothing growing yet. We're not sure if there's any seeds in there or if they were planted and they got watered in too far and didn't come up. The fact that there's no germination of anything leads me to believe that maybe my wife forgot to plant the seeds and the package accidentally got picked up in the garbage when I was cleaning up. And they were seeds that we ordered from the OSC, Ontario Seed Company. The variety of onions is Frontier. I don't know what variety that is, what they look like, or what they taste like, or what. But that looks like it's a dud. And here's another variety of onion back here. It's called Walla Walla. We must have bought those seeds from the OSC as well. And there's not much germination there at all. So again, they may have just been bad batch of seeds, or I think they may have gotten watered in a little too far. Right? That can happen sometimes. That can happen. And here's another tray of plants, and this is all the same. It's all basil. 12 pots of basil. I love basil. I cook with it often. Quite often I make my own little sauce with, it's not really a sauce. It's almost like it turns out to be a little bit of a sauce. I take cherry tomatoes, cut them in half. I fry up some red onion, garlic, minced garlic, ginger, a bunch of things, and the basil, oregano. I'll put that in the pot. So I'll fry this stuff up, some of the stuff up first, and then I'll put it in a pot to kind of just meld it all together. The tomatoes get soft and a little bit of a sauce, and I can use that as a topping for eggs, topping on fish if I want, topping on rice, topping for pork, anything I want, chicken, or I can just eat it the way it is. I'm bringing you with me to listen to while putzing around. Our kids think it's cool you're talking about your plants. Right on. I'm glad they got a kick out of that. So that's awesome. So anyways, yeah. So like almost every day, and so again, I would love to have. I don't have the room right now, but by the time I could make some room if I had the equipment to do it now. I have probably enough room for at least 3 4x6 tables, maybe 4. And but I could do more than that in a few years' time, because I've got some stuff in the basement here that belongs to some other people, and by that amount of time, some of it will be gone, and the other stuff I can maneuver around elsewhere in the basement. So I could have I've got like it's like a 13, 14, 15, 16, 13, but an 18 foot by 6 foot space along the wall here on the other side of the studio. But some of it's got stuff in there right now that's I can't avoid having there. So anyways, so I think that's the end of the pictures. That's just a picture from that was the one I took this tonight that I thought was a video I took, and it would end up just being a picture. So I had to run back upstairs. It was literally 4 minutes to airtime. Just do a quick little pan video, 30-second video, and run back downstairs, transfer it back to the computer, and then hit live. Exactly. Light movers and such is where I'd like to be at home gardening. See, that's the thing. The light movers, so that way there, you can reduce the amount of lights that you do have, I think, because you can just have them moving around on different schedules and stuff, right? Have certain things automated and such, right? Close to getting the go-ahead wife approval on 16 by 16 in the house. Nice. That's a nice size. That's a nice size grow space, 16 by 16. So anyways, I think that is the end. Oh, it was just another picture. Oh, one other picture there. I think that is the last one. It is. So I've got my Pro Mix in the house now. Grabbed it from the van. It had been sitting in the van. I got it before we had the day before we got dumped with the snow, and I didn't bring it in right away. I didn't need it in right away. And then we got the snow, and then it got cold, and it's like, there's no way I'm bringing that in, going out and hauling my ass out there and doing that. And I'll wait for another day. So I brought it in yesterday. I had to bring it in yesterday morning because, like I said, we went to North Bay to do groceries. So I had to I didn't have to take it out of the van because I have a van now. I have room for all that. It's so nice. When I had the car, the Ford 500, bringing groceries home, I had to shuffle things around and move this around after, get to one store and have to take this cooler out and move it here and take this thing of toilet paper and shove it up in this corner up here. Now I just put stuff in the van. And there's lots of space, right? So anyways, we're going to have one talk here, and then we're going to go to break. And I think we're going to switch over to party mode just for a little bit. And maybe 20 minutes, half hour, maybe a little less. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just see how things go. Yes, and strengthen the growth by forcing the plants to follow the lights. Yep. Better canopy and lower growth light exposure, less electricity, etc. Tons of perks to light movers, right? And I think that more mimics the natural sunlight too, because the sun doesn't stay in one spot all day long. The sun tracks across the sky. So why not have your plants indoors have the light track across, right? Because that'll help move them, right? And it'll strengthen the stems up, right? That's exactly what he said. Strengthen the growth by forcing the plants to fall. Just the same way as when you put a fan on you got your seedling waving in the wind in the fan. The reason for that is it helps build the cell walls in the plant to be thicker. If you didn't have that wind strength there, that seedling could possibly just plop over. So same thing as the plants are getting bigger too. It still encourages more growth and strengthening the branches and all that. Intensity constantly changing. That's the other thing too, right? Because just even if you take a fixed light and you take I have the Photon app on my phone. So when you're looking at for the power meter and all that, you have the light, the phone at the center of the light. That's at its highest, like at a certain distance from the light. That's at its highest reading. You move your phone a little bit over, and the farther you go out, away from that, from the center, from directly under the light, the lower the intensity. So when you have the light movers, you're getting the plants every area of the plant ends up getting full intensity as well as a little bit lesser intensity light. Use that app too, right? I use printer paper as my diffuser. Yeah, I really haven't. I haven't really used. I have the app just to. I haven't done anything really like printer paper as a diffuser. I forgot about using the diffuser for it, but yeah, I don't really. I'm not at that stage in growing where it's that much of a concern for me, especially because the indoor is my fun weed for growing. My outdoor weed is my bulk I smoke for the year. The indoor stuff is just a bonus. And so it's what I get to do just to play around with, is to keep me busy type of thing, especially through the winter, right? So anyways, folks, we got to go to break. And so here we go. Let's see. Which one are we going to put on? We'll put the one that's got the horn beep. I like that one. So anyways, cheers, folks. We'll be back in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And when we get back, we're going to flip over to party mode. We're going to get the lights dimmed. We're going to get some of the lights flashing here. And we're going to get some cool tunes on. And so cheers. Well, we've already been listening to some cool tunes. We listened to some frosty beats. But we're going to listen to some different cool tunes when we get back. I'm hoping it's going to work out, because I did have some issues with testing today. But I think I got it down. But I'll need you guys to be my ears when I get back for it, to let me know if you can hear my voice fine, if you can hear the music fine when I'm talking with the music on. But for now, we're going to go to break, and we will be back in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So cheers.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com.
Discover the treasure trove of flavors at Miss Jolly's Munchie Factory. Satisfy your cravings with our award-winning treats. Follow us on Instagram at Captain Rogers 705. Let Miss Jolly's Munchie Factory lift your spirits. Experience the comforting embrace of our freshly prepared soups and infused cornbread.
Join us for NOK Network monthly specials, 12 months a year. Movie nights, spotlights on entertainment, and live on location coverage. Stay up to date about upcoming programming by subscribing to NOK Network on Rumble, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Facebook. Check out our webpage at www.noknetwork.com.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyndinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke Signals, Tyndinaga.
Check us out in Tyndinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Tune in daily to NOK Network's diverse podcasting lineup. Ganja News Update, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Tara Simpson and Ron McNabb. Waking Up with the Waniac, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific with Tombstoner Wayne Cruz from Tombstone, Arizona. Grow 420, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern with Ron McNabb. Psychedelic Reporters, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson. Peace, News and Views, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Sir Stevo and Kim Cooper. Thursdays we have Open Your Eye with Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson, 8 p.m. Eastern. Followed by Thursday Night Vibes at 9:15 p.m. Eastern with Master and Mama Rochi. The IWK 710 Daily Sesh airs 7 nights a week with our rotating joint hosts, nightly at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for tuning in to all the podcasting on NOK Network.
Dudettes, enjoy the show, man.
And welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Friday night edition of the IWK 710 Daily Sesh Freestyle Fridays. And I am your joint host, Ron McNabb. And, Freestyle Fridays here on NOK Network. And I am your joint host, Ron McNabb. And we are flipping over to party mode for a little bit. And so it's been a great show so far. But we're going to get this up here. Now, let's see. It's going to take me a second. Okay, so that's the camera. And then I got to add this. But then I got to take it out. But it's still behind the stage, but it should still, the audio should still play. I have my phone set up that I can use as a monitor to see how it is. But you guys can also let me know how it is on your end. But this is some of the stuff that I've been listening to late at night or sometimes during the day. But most of the late night, I come down to my studio and I get the lights flashing to turn the lamp off, right? Get into the groove, get into the mood with things, and start listening to some cool tunes. And this is some live looping techno that AI can't do. I'm reading the title of the screen. You can see it up on the screen there. It might be a little whitewashed out though. But Insane Crowd Energy in Berlin with Juno 106 and Didgeridoo. So this here is tribal. We'll name the channel in a bit. Here, I can actually pull it up on this other screen here. Just give me 1 second. I don't want to lose my full screen that I've got right now, so just give me one moment. History and Tribal Need on Facebook, or not Facebook, on YouTube, and they've got let's see, 149,000 subscribers. So, and I'm one of them. Just subscribed just the other day. Party mode here too. All right, so you can hear me fine, I guess. So let me get my monitor on here, and I'll see how things are. Okay, so that's okay. And here we go. Okay, I gotta change this. This is not working. Oh, I think it was working because I forgot I'm on the delay on the phone. Okay, so I'll take this out. Okay, I gotta hit play again. There we go. I have this on my. I gotta change my headset. Hopefully, this doesn't fuck things up. So I'm having issues with trying to get everything to. Bluetooth headphones on. I want to listen to this through my Bluetooth. There we go. Okay, I think it's working. Now, there might be times where my audio gets a little muffled. If it does, I apologize. I'm going to work on getting a mic. Now, let's see what mic am I using right now. I think it's on my laptop mic. Yes. Okay. This is just a short video here. This one's 8 minutes and 22 seconds. It's freezed up a bit. There's also another one that's like an hour long. We're listening to a little bit of it this morning. on Rise and Shine. It's Marijuana Time. Good morning, wake and bake show I do it. The video still is dropping a bit of frames, but it's pretty clear what I'm seeing on my phone. And the audio's coming through okay, I believe. We're not going to do a whole lot of talking anyway. We're going to do some listening.
Here's a brand.
And I wish there was no... if I had YouTube Premium, there wouldn't be ads. Or is there ads? I don't know. Come on. Sorry, folks. It's a little slow. My internet's been acting up the last little bit too. Okay, what's happening here? There we go. All right, we're back to the music. Oh, we lost our clarity here. We'll do 720. 1080 might be pushing my system resources a bit much, and it might freeze up more. We'll pause it for a second, let it catch up, because it does have a buffer. We'll have a bong toke here in the meantime. And so we're going to have some more platinum cookies. Homegrown organic platinum cookies. All right, cheers. Ah, fuck. Jeez. It was playing through okay earlier. Just before the show, I was doing a test. All right, we'll pause it once again. We'll have another puff on the bong. There we go. Okay. This is not working, Mike. If this isn't going to work, we're going to have to shut it down because I don't want to be frustrated with it. I think it might be because my cells, I'm working on data right now, and the cell signal is showing a little bit low. But my home internet, I've been having some issues with at home too. Ah, come on. Okay, let's try dumping the data connection. And see if that helps. This is doing nothing. Okay, we're going to come back full screen. I'm going to see if I can get this solved here. Oh, this is frustrating. Okay, so let's stop sharing that. Okay. Share screen. There we go. There. Comes up on the phone. And there it goes, stopping again. Damn. There we go. Keep freezing up. Dang, I keep freezing up. There we go. I love the didgeridoo. Cheers. Oh, I keep freezing up. Damn. Ain't okay now.
Think you can trouble me? Ask you a little favor if you can move back 1 meter so more people.
All right, so there's that one. Now we'll put the one on that we had on this morning. So let me just come back full screen for a moment, and I'll go find that one. Right there. Just waiting for the ad to go through. Okay, one more ad. I just have to reshare the screen. There we go. Okay, so then we pause this. There we go. And a couple of clicks. Oh, we didn't pause it. And of course, we got ads again. Hold on. Okay, skip. All right, here we go. Off the screen. Okay, I'm going to redo this. Give me a moment. And let me pause it. Share screen. This. There we go. Good. Hopefully you can hear me talking. Let's see. Kind of makes you wish you were there, doesn't it? Dancing, storm up with them. I'm going to adjust my camera. That's a bit better. Pretty cool tune, eh? At the 710 Stoner Games event Friday night, maybe open mic night on the stage. Jamming time, eh? I hope set of bongos there. One or two. I'll get on those. Cheers, everyone. Good evening, sir. I pastored. Great evening, Cokers. I adopted 2 beauties today. We'll send you pics. Awesome. I look forward to seeing it. Oh yeah, come on. We're in party mode here on Freestyle Fridays on IWK 710 Daily Sesh here on the NOK Network. Cheers! Ooh! Right there. Nice. That's awesome. The messenger, yep. That's awesome. That's cool. What string or strings? Right on, right on. That was cool. It gets better. It gets better. Yeah, I knew there was an ad coming up. I think it's an ad. Maybe, maybe not. Yep. There we go. So So we'll let this go through. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. We'll play this for another little bit. And we'll probably be out of here by 9. So another 25 minutes. Maybe a little sooner. And this is having issues. Yep. Oh, there we go. There's the skip. And here we go. So here's the next song that's coming on this video. Cool in here. 15.5 degrees. Toke break for you. Right on. Right on. Not sure, but they're 2 different types. Well, that'll be awesome to see how they grow. As long as it's female, all's good, whatever you call it, right? The video is dropping a bit of frames. Oh well. You can hear the music fine. You get an idea what's going on in the crowd here, right? This is in Berlin. You're listening to Tribal Need. This is one-man band techno. 54 degrees in Minnesota. All right, so 54 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. 54 degrees is 12.2 degrees Celsius. Now, what is it outside currently right now? Right now, it's 15.5 in my studio. Outside, 8 degrees Celsius, which is 46.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Year 54. At 9 degrees here, yeah, I think it was around 9 here today as well. I forgot to check, but I think it was, well, it's 8 right now. But maybe we hit more. I don't know. Is it still light out? I don't think it's light out anymore. No, 2:30. But if it's 8 degrees now, it must have been like 10 earlier. 9 or 10 at least. A bit north of you, still, we can almost see our raised beds finally. Right We saw ours. We had no snow 2 days ago. And then we got hit with that snow storm. The raised beds were covered. In fact, some of the edges were covered from this trip. You can see them now. I gotta get out there and move the raised beds. Right now, it's 2 raised beds that are 4x8. I want to make 3 that are 30-inch by 8-foot long, and have 2 30-inch paths between. I got a 30-inch path between. Ooh, this is tonight's sunset in Minnesota. From Sir Rat Pasture. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm freezing up. Might just be freezing up on my phone, but I might be freezing up on the live. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. I don't know if you can hear me, guys. But oh, there we go. Yeah, I keep freezing up, guys. Dang. Yeah, I keep freezing up. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna get out of here in a few minutes. It's not bad. Audio's good. Okay. Thank you. It might just be my phone where I'm also seeing it's not playing properly too. I'm using my phone just as a monitor, and it might just be freezing up on my phone. But I'm using the same connection as this. So in fact, having that open will also take up more resources. Oh yeah. Seems fine here. I'm not critically viewing it as some of the video stuttering is going unnoticed. Right? Okay, so it must be just my phone that's freezing up on me. So if the audio's playing through, that's cool. Because as much as I want you guys to see the video, but you're working in the background anyway. But, the music's coming through cool, and that's cool. Oh, it's cracking my knees there for a minute. I think this stuff is cool, like the loopers and all this stuff. Kind of reminds me what I do in my studio here to make everything happen. Like I've got here, I'll take a picture and show you my setup. I like live looping too. It's awesome, right? It's so creative. That's what I find. And I don't think it's very easy. I would have to say, some of it may become repetitive doing it. So. So there's my laptop, stereo over here if I need it. Side right there. There's the TV that we're watching, the big 55-inch, and see a bit of the head of the camera there. Let's go over to the other pic. That's how you guys are seeing it. I've got the camera on the desk, on the table, straight up at the TV. It's custom to the occasion. Tough to imagine there are people who don't consider this art, right? This is 100% art. 100%. Like, I guarantee you, he probably is not very much aware of. He's probably seen everybody, but he probably just sees just as a whole. Like, he's probably so in his head with track of the beat, right? When he does play the didgeridoo, oh man. Yeah, the lights. Oh, why don't I not see that comment? Maybe it hasn't come through yet. Or is it there? Oh, I missed it. Haha. Yeah, the lights term are still moving even when you think you're frozen. It's all good. Right on. So it is my phone then. My wife just messaged that I'm going to have a quick show tonight. Hey, and then people showed up and we went to party mode, right? We're having some fun. We've been sitting too long. I moved the desk back earlier today. We'll wait. We'll pick up again. Go right now. It's the didgeridoo. There you go. Cheers, everyone. Whoa, yeah. Great. That was awesome. That was awesome. I don't know why my screen's gone like that. Oh, well, we'll leave it. Oh, we're going to get an ad. We're going to get an ad. There we go. We'll pause, not pause it, but we'll put the, turn the volume off. And there we go. And we're coming into the next song on here, Reasons. Actually, no, you know what we're going to do? Well, yeah, we'll listen to this one. Yeah, we'll listen to this one. The next one is Sweet Dreams. Yeah, Sweet Dreams are made of these. This one's cool in the light there, right? Let's take the sweater off. We'll go full psychedelic. Now, if only we had some mushrooms, eh? Ready?
Grazie a tutti ragazzi, Trouble DJ, grazie Ferrara, grazie a tutti voi, è sempre magnifico essere qui, tutti insieme. Live looking, grazie ancora.
Well, we're going to have an ad.
For many years, we've given our fine
I wish there was no ads, but hey, it is what it is. I'm beginning to hate that saying. Oh, this one's going to make you watch the whole ad. You can't skip it. Should be able to skip this next one. Come on, there we go. Looks like a bullseye. Right in the solar plexus too. Just checking something here. Ooh, that bass drop. Oh yeah. luck. Cheers. I'm getting cold. I gotta put this on. We're gonna come sit down. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. We're going to listen to Sweet Dreams after this. Oh, yeah. Thank you all for coming out to this Friday night edition of the IWK 710 Daily Sesh Freestyle Fridays. We've been freestyling, haven't we? I don't know about you, but I've had a ton of fun. Some cool tunes. Getting ourselves moving, right? Thank you guys for coming, and you're welcome for me putting on the show. But hey, you guys are here. You're the guys. You guys are the ones I'm putting the show on for. So thank you for tuning in. We're still gonna listen. We're still going to listen to some stuff here, but I'm just taking an opportunity to say thank you. And again, I know a lot of times those can just be words, what you have to say, right? But no, I really, truly do mean it. Thank you for coming out tonight. Freestyle Friday kicks ass, right? I'm really digging this music. Doing the music on the Friday nights. Freestyle Friday. Just freestyling it with the music, with some of the stuff that I've listened to throughout the week. Right? Sharing some of that with you guys. Well, We're going to have to pause it for a second to see if the buffer can come up again for it. Oh, all that dancing is not so good on the knees. Oh, I'm frozen. I'm frozen. Just that window, though. Just that window is. I think just that window. Okay, so I'm going to have to stop sharing that. Oh, there it is. Okay, let me reshare it. I got to add it to stage, but then take it out. So it's on, but you guys can't see it. You guys can hear it. Same, just didn't want to ghost you like sometimes I have to without showing some gratitude and appreciation. I appreciate that, brother. I really, truly do. But I understand all the same. To just you're listening while you're working away and that, right? But I do appreciate you commenting once in a while and let me know you're there, and it's great. So okay, here, let's go. Sweet dreams. Oh, hold on. I got to readjust the. Oh no, we are on 720. I thought it went down to 140. 144. In the 70s. And good afternoon, Dale Rook. Cheers. Welcome to Freestyle Fridays here on the IWK 710 Daily Sesh on NOK Network. We've been just chilling out for the last little while here now. Listen to Tribal Need on YouTube. Some live looping, techno. And this year is in... Oh, I don't know where this one is. Oh, there we go. Let's see how... I just had it rolled up. So this is what we're listening to right here. Here, why don't we give this a like while we're at it? Oh, I already did give it a like. There we go. 472,000 views, 13,000 likes. The channel has 149,000 subscribers. I just came across this guy the other day. And I like it. This is how I've been rocking my evenings before going to bed. Flashing lights and all, right? You gotta get in the mood. Setting, right? If I don't have you guys here with me when I'm not on, I gotta create that surrounding, that setting, right? Cheers. I like that part. I love doing camera work like that. Close-up stuff. Love photography for a wedding. A friend of mine got married. He asked me to. Friends of mine got married. They asked me to be their photographer. That was years ago. Holy shit, they've been married for a long time now. I've been up here for 10 years. And they were married about 4 or 5 years before that. Wow. And then again, you get my wife and I, we're coming up on to 30. Three decades. I've been married more than half my life. Well, we got the video pausing. Hold on. Yeah, I've been married more than half my life. I'm going to be turning 53 this August. So half of 50 is 25, 26, 26 and a half would be half my life. And I've been married 30. Okay, let's see if this will play. Well, we're down to 144. Hold on. Let me kick it up a bit. We'll do 720. If I do the 1080, it's almost guaranteed to just keep pausing. But at the 140, it's kind of annoying to watch it because it tends to be really blurry. Okay, it might just take a second for it to load back up. A lot quicker. Oh, yeah, it's going to take a second. But you see, for the most part, it does play through okay. It's just every once in a while, I got to just give it a little kick, right? Nudge it along a little bit. I'll give it another second here. We're still on Sweet Dreams. We're going to probably leave in a few minutes. I'm not going to probably put the whole thing on. Maybe I'll put the switch to the end. Ah, come on. It was playing so well. Starts playing and then pauses. And then freezes there. Won't go any further. See, I'll do it again. Pause. Wait a few seconds. Hit play again. Oh, now it's frozen up. Okay. Something with sharing the screen is freezing it up. So it might be system resources. So it's going to reshare it. Just a couple of clicks and we'll be back. And there we go. I have a feeling system resources. If I had more memory on the computer, probably would be fine. Oh yeah. Cheers. Like getting back to this being art, like, yeah, you got to know what goes with what. And
big retailers don't want you to have this zoom lens, but there's nothing.
What was I saying? My mind just went straight to the commercial. Oh, yeah. You got to know what goes with what, and you got to be thinking a few steps ahead. Okay, so this is where I got to move my hand over here, do this toggle over here, right? So again, we're listening to Tribal Need. And it's pausing again. Okay. I'm going to see if it will play the last one. We'll see. If not, we'll be out of here in a minute. See, it's freezing up on me again. Oh, I think I got it. I did. There we go. So this is the last song in the album. Or not album, but the video that's here. Ah, crap. That just reminded me of a TV show. Hey, we'll pause that for a second. We'll see if the buffer will catch up a bit. This just reminded me of for a second when I said, oh, crap. I don't know who remembers. I might be aging myself here too a bit. But there was a TV show on in the 90s. Might have finished up in the early 2000s. I'm not sure. For sure it was on in the 90s. Called Third Watch. And there was one guy on there. I can't remember his real life name, but his name on the show was Sully. And it's one of those little nuances about a character nuance that's carried throughout multiple episodes, like all the episodes, and multiple times through the episode. And one of those things was crap. Like he'd come across a situation or whatever, and he'd say crap. And he said it in such a way that it was like so funny. I should look up sometime on how that got worked into the script. Like, was it a part of the script, or was it where they were doing some shooting one day and like filming, not poo shooting, but filming, and he forgot it, he goofed up or whatever, and he said, oh, crap. And the director said, oh, hey, yeah, that sounds great. Do that. Sometimes shit like that happens, right? So I should check that out sometime. In the days of the internets here, you should be able to find out just about anything, right? So anyways, the buffer's gone up a bit, so this should play through for a little bit. So here we go. Let's try this again, shall we? Get ready for it. Get ready. You know it's going to pick up. You know there's going to be a bass drop. I think. It has to be. Well, I love when he does the sounds in the mic like that. There you go. There you go. Told you it was coming. I honestly couldn't remember. Figured it had to be. Cheers, everyone. Hold on. Oh, skip it. There we go. Let's just hope it comes back up again because it's only got 5 minutes left. There's only 5 minutes left on this. Do I need to pause it again? Let's see. Will it work if I pause it? All right, we got to clean out the screen anyway here on the ash catcher. You know what I need to get is I need to get an ash catcher that's got a built-in screen because it's got a built-in bowl in it, right? Yeah, here. I'll take this out. There. Oh shit, where'd it go? There it is. So it's a built-in bowl in this ash catcher, right? And then I put a screen in, and that helps keep the ash catcher cleaner so I can get through a 2.5 to 3 hour show without having to clean my ash catcher out or switch out for another one that's already clean. Now, I do have the wrong type of ash catcher on here. This is all I can find right now in North Bay. the 45 degrees. This is for the beaker bong. I need one that will keep the ash catcher straight up like this, so I need a 90-degree connection. I might just end up having to look for one online. I hate buying shit online, but I like going and looking at it and seeing it and then making a decision if I want to purchase or not, right? Because a lot of times I purchase something online, the product is not exactly as it seemed to me, maybe, right? And then if I'm able to return it, which most times you are, it just is a hassle, right? I just rather go see what I want to get and look at it, and if I'm able to pick it up and whatever, get a feel for it. Like when I bought this bong, they brought it over to the counter for me. But I was able to just like lift it up to see how it felt, right? But if I go buy a bong online, I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, right? All right. So I was just filling in time there so we can get the buffer going up here. So here we go. When I say it looks like frozen to me, this is what it looks like to me. Everything's frozen on my screen on the phone. Get the round circle going. Thicker banner on the bottom's not going. No flashing lights. I think it's just freezing up on my phone. Nice camera work. Bet you that's a drone. Bet you that's a drone. Here's Getting ready? Getting ready? Coming up to the end, you know there's going to be a big finale on it. Oh, fuck. And then we're going to add
Old Spice Total Body Deodorant can be...
Fuck Old Spice. I want my music. I want my music. And we're probably going to have to let it pause. Ah, there we go. Gonna get it. Ow, dang, it's pausing here. We'll we'll give it a pause. We'll let the buffer kick in a bit. And we got Aaron Drake in the house. Huzzah! Huzzah! You're late, dude. You're late. We've been on for 2.5 hours. You must have fell asleep. I guess that was it the Chem Dog? That must be so good. Is it the Chem Dog you're smoking on? Anyways, I'm kidding with you, dude. No, but we have been actually on for 2.5 hours. We're gonna be out of here in a few minutes. We was just listening to some cool music like we were this morning. Pretty much the same video, with the exception of a couple of additional things. I'm not long up from a nap. I kind of figured. You know what? I had a nap earlier today too, though. I was kind of tired out. I was out yesterday. It was a big day doing grocery shopping and that. And so I had a nap earlier today. I had a little bit of a lie down. And so it was nice. So it was not long before the show too. So, yep, the burnt chem dog laid me out, he says, right? Well, I guess you don't have to worry about waiting anymore to see what it's like. You know what it's like, right? I know you were getting anxious there. Not anxious, but it was the last plant to come out of the tent to be cut and hung, right? Dried and jarred. And apparently it passes the test. So, I was just also passing a bit of time to allow the buffer to kick in a bit here. It's a nice thing about YouTube. Like, even when I lose my internet connection, YouTube will still play for another 2 to 3 minutes. Here we go. We have 2 minutes left of this video. Told you it's coming. Oh yeah. We're gonna get up. Cheers. Whoa, there's no weed in the bowl. Fire in the bowl. Cheers. Wasn't that awesome? So we're going to come back full screen here. And just going to take all these other things out of the studio I don't need. And all right. Okay, I do have more weed here. We'll have one more toke on the way out. We're going to take the headset off in a second. Only have that on for the music, so I don't blast everybody on upstairs, right? And it allows me to talk and not get my voice muffled out. Now time to smoke another joint. LOL, but gotta roll it first. Well, get on at her. Get her done. Get her done. So, all right, folks. I guess the time has come where we got to say goodbye. I'm not going to bother putting any other music on tonight. I'm just going to close all that off on the phone because I don't want to get involved in doing more. Let's get the lights on here, shall we? Here, we'll unplug this as well. There we go. And so we're going to say goodbye tonight. We've been on for just over 2.5 hours. Wow. I said to my wife, I said, I'm probably only going to have a short show, maybe a half hour, maybe a little more. And she said, oh, I know you. People are going to get in there. You're going to get into the chat and all that. And you're going to listen to the music. You're going to have a good time. And you're going to like, be there for a long time. And yeah, she messaged me, when was it? At 8:50, nearly an hour ago. Another 12 minutes and it'll be an hour. I'm going to have a quick show. I'm going to have a quick show tonight, in quotes, right? I got to stop saying that. But no, I was going to, most of the time I do see how it goes. Like if the audience is reacting well to what the content of the show is, then hey, why would I stop, right? Why would I stop when we're having fun? It's Freestyle Fridays anyway here on the IWK 710 Daily Sesh. The Friday edition of the IWK 710 Daily Sesh on NOK Network. And so we'll see you again next Friday for another great episode of Freestyle Fridays. And but you know what? We get to see each other again tomorrow morning for more Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time, your morning wake and bake show right here on NOK Network. And I do believe that tomorrow's episode, which is, what is today? Today's Friday. Wow, Saturday again. Saturday, April the 12th. Dump day. My son's got to go there to get some steel, look for some steel to do some more welding up on his truck. And so we'll be taking a trip out to the dump tomorrow morning after the show. But 7 a.m. Eastern Time right here on NOK Network for Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time. We have about an hour and a half, 2-hour show. Weekends, we usually have a little bit, 2 hours usually, but tomorrow might be a little shorter. I don't know. There I go saying it again. I got to stop saying that. Right? I allow the shows to be organic. I allow them to find their own ending, right? Unless there's something that I need to close the show down for because of another show coming on after me, or I have other commitments and such that I have to be at that can't be adjusted. Other than that, I usually just, if time allows, the show goes on until I see an end. And speaking of that, it is the end now. We have now been on for 2 hours and 41 minutes. So, wow, what a great show tonight. And you know what? You guys all made it even greater. And just as you guys always do, right? So, yeah, we'll be back with, I believe it's episode 160 for Rise and Shine. It's marijuana time. So, anyways, Aaron, I hope you get that joint rolled very quickly. And did I rarely quickly? Did I say rarely quickly? Really quickly? Or very quickly? Very quickly? I don't know what I said. I'll have to watch the replay. So, push that back a bit now. So, hope you get that lit very soon, and so you get yourself lit, right? You might have just got up for a nap, but hey, I think Buddy's going to be well, I'm pointing over here. That's where the comments are for me on the screen. I think Aaron might be going for another nap afterwards, especially if it's burnt chem dog, right? So, anyways, folks, cheers, and I think this might be my wife messaging me again. She wants snacks. All right. So here, let me just reply back to her with just a check mark. No, not a check mark, but a thumbs up so she knows. So, well, definitely, right. So, anyways, we'll see you again in the morning. And tomorrow night, we got, for the IWK 710 Daily Sesh, we got Hobbies Puppets coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But I'll remind you guys of all that tomorrow morning as well. So, in the meantime, cheers, stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, come on, stay high. Cheers. My screen needs cleaning. All right. We'll see you tomorrow morning for Rise and Shine. It's Marijuana Time on your morning wake and bake show here on NOK Network. But we'll see you again next week, again for the Friday night IWK 710 Daily Sesh. Freestyle Fridays. And, oh yeah, peace.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyendinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke signals.
Go ahead,
Tyendinaga.
hold it in, feel it in your ribs.
Smoke signals. Tyendinaga.
Check us out in Tyendinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyendinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Woo-hoo-hoo!